CzarThwomp here, and welcome to the first episode of my new Let's Play, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. A game that I've been looking forward to doing for quite some time, because in my personal opinion, this game is essentially the gold standard for how to do a licensed video game. Because not only does it masterfully handle the characters and the world, but it also has very solid gameplay that could definitely stand up to a lot of other series from the time, such as the Jak and Daxter series and the Sly Cooper series. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, let's do a new game. Yes, we want to basically do this. We're going to leave over my practice file that I did to help configure things.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom, a normally peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror, wherein our little yellow friend will play the starring role.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get demolished in the process, oh well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000, I'll clone an army of robots that will wreak mayhem and destruction at my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1, is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing? Oh, no, wait. But I'm your master. I made you. No, oh, my good China.
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots in here?
Oh, how shellfish of you.
It's not just any shell. It's my magic wishing shell.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here.
Okay.
Then we say the magic wishing words and shake the magic wishing shell.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning, we'll have real robots to play with.
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So, okay is the magic wishing word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week, I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning, I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick.
The next morning.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary, did you do that?
That's what happens when you don't feed Gary. You're up 5 minutes late, bam, Gary's got vandalized your house.
Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess. Meow! What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs? Meow! Oh, okay. press this button to read the signs. So if I want to come back and talk to you again, just walk up to you and press this button. I'd better get started now, Gary. I think that this is going to be a very long day.
Explore the rest of SpongeBob's house. Okay, so anyways, the controls of this game. You run around with the control stick. You can basically turn the camera with the right stick. You can basically jump with the jump button. If you jump again while in the air, you do a double jump. If you press the attack button, SpongeBob has a very solid standard attack, where basically SpongeBob will do a quick attack just all around him. Very good for close range combat, very reliable.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror.
Thank you, Johnny, for this interruption.
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big trouble.
What's this? I'm getting word from an anonymous source that, well, a starfish is going through town yelling that it's the Golfies. This is what happens when you let the Golfies into town! They're messing everything up! They're destroying everything! I warned you that this would happen! It was a slippery slope when we let Sandy into town, her bringing her big city ways and all her science, and now look! Society's in the toilet!
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Patrick's going on another rampage!
Did I say big trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, basically, the attack is pretty reliable. The circle button will do nothing for the time being. If you press the triangle button, you will do an upward attack that basically hits enemies above as well as crates and other such objects. And if you press the circle button while jumping, you do a slam attack. All while, basically, my settings need to be adjusted. Okay, volume. Okay, good thing I checked. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, you do a slam attack. The slam attack is not as reliable as you'd think it would be. It doesn't really have any range to it. It's more or less just for switches and the like that are right below you. So anyways, when it comes to this game, okay, yeah, we have another tutorial. Basically, these right here, these are shiny objects, basically. These are the currency of this game. And as cool as they look and as satisfying as it is to collect them, you will learn to hate them. Partially because of this message right here.
A note from Mr. Krabs. And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
My question is this, SpongeBob. Just how often are you just smelling Mr. Krabs? Just SpongeBob standing behind Mr. Krabs' office just sniffing him. SpongeBob, me boy, what are you doing? I'm savoring the smell, Mr. Krabs. I'm savoring it. Yeah, why don't you go savor the smell of the kitchen, SpongeBob? Or savor Squidward, I don't know. Okay. And then SpongeBob goes back in the kitchen and just starts smelling Squidward's shoulders.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been, promoted to head shiny object collector.
Wow! A promotion!
That's right, a promotion! So what this here new job entails is you collecting all these shiny objects that the robots are leaving behind and bringing them to me. Now stop seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
And as you can probably guess, Mr. Krabs screws you over big time with shiny objects. I'll explain when we get more into detail with it. So anyways, basically for now, let's just collect the shiny objects around the house. So when it comes to this game, one reason why I decided to do this now is because, yeah, basically this is just telling you what I just told you about, just rotating the camera. So anyways, the reason why I decided to play this game now is because around Christmas, it's my tradition to basically just pop in this game and play it. I don't know why, but this game has just always screamed Christmas to me. So basically, that's when I played it. So anyways, we can go in and we can basically buy the gold, we can open that door and just go about our merry way, or we can enter here.
Maybe a little
So
bounce
basically,
on
this is
your
going to
face.
explain how SpongeBob's health works. Basically, you have underwear. You start out with 3. Basically, you lose all 3, you die. So basically, you want to get health, you pick up underwear, and it restores. So with that in mind, I'm going to actually show you this tutorial because this is kind of funny. This is a pair of SpongeBob's underwear. SpongeBob will lose a pair of underwear every time he gets hit by a robot or touches dangerous objects or surfaces, like this. Once SpongeBob has lost all his underwear, he must start that area over again. SpongeBob may get back underwear he has lost by collecting additional pairs along the way. SpongeBob starts out by wearing 3 pairs of underwear, but there are special pairs of golden underwear hidden in Bikini Bottom which, if found, will allow SpongeBob to wear more than 3 pairs at a time. SpongeBob can check how many pairs of underwear he has by pressing the R2 button. So basically, you can actually die from this. You think I'm kidding? Actually, no, you can't. The game just will not let SpongeBob destroy himself with just the tutorial. But that would be kind of funny if you could just finish off SpongeBob with the tutorial. Anyways, this is just going to tell you about double jumping. Another thing the one thing that the game doesn't tell you is that basically if you attack while in the air, it will keep you airborne for a little longer, which can help you out with certain things. Okay, so anyways, let's go.
This is where I keep all my old comic
Yeah, when
books.
it comes to SpongeBob's library, it's arguably one of my favorite rooms in SpongeBob's house. I always liked the way it looked. It always looked so cozy to me. And it's a real shame that it has never gotten more use in the series. So basically, this is just going to tell us a bunch of details that we've already gone over. Basically, just your standard attacks. This is going to teach you about just the different attacks that we start off with. Basically, the square attack, triangle, and circle. In fact, you can actually combo from triangle to circle, as you see right there. As long as you're airborne, you can basically circle jump. So, with that said, let's do this. If you see a spring, jump on it, and you can rocket yourself up in the air. So basically, this is telling us about the whole triangle mechanic. If you see an object that you can basically triangle jump into, you'll see that little Viking helmet symbol on the ground. Pretty handy. Though we're not going to actually hit that button. You know why? Because SpongeBob is the master of his domain. Jump on the door frame and do that.
Pushing
Boom.
a simple button is the most satisfying. Push,
Yeah, if you
push,
hit that button
push.
there, you'll summon a beach ball, which basically you can then lead over to that button that we just pressed. Anyways, right here, these are Patrick's socks. Essentially, these are this game's version of the Jinjos from Banjo-Kazooie or the Scout Flies from Jak and Daxter. So anyway, or also the Bilbies from Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. So basically, there are a bunch of socks scattered throughout the game. If you press the pause menu, you can actually pull up basically a mission select, which will show you just how many socks are located in each area. For example, Rock Bottom has 9 socks. The Flying Dutchman's Graveyard has 3 socks. And Bikini Bottom has 8. And we've collected one of them. Bikini Bottom socks, as you can probably guess, are the most basic in the game to get, because Bikini Bottom is the overworld. So anyways, with that said, we have completed SpongeBob's house, and can now open up his closet, and collect a golden spatula. Yeah, you need to collect this golden spatula in order to leave SpongeBob's house. Yeah, I don't know if this is consistent on all versions of this game, but whenever you collect a golden spatula, the screen freezes like that, and it's kind of eerie. Yeah, though it's kind of odd how the robot's basically just stuck to SpongeBob's living room. They absolutely torched this place, just smoking everything, toppling the furniture, but then all the other rooms just completely untouched. Yeah, I wanted to make sure we weren't missing any shinies.
Give me some credit, Gary. I remember. Press this button to read the signs.
Okay, and now into the overworld.
There's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Go away, SpongeBob. You're polluting my thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry. I've got to figure out how to regain control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things. They even bent all my spoons. I love those spoons like they were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
But hold the brakes, SpongeBob. What about the knives? What if the robots start bending the knives? What, you're not concerned about the knives? Or the fork's just where you're drawing the line?
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you can get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
Yeah, though frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if Plankton would just quote-unquote fulfill that deal by just painting a bunch of regular spatulas gold-colored. It's not like SpongeBob would realize the difference.
You've got a deal.
Okay, so anyways, see these lines right here in the sand? You cross the line, basically SpongeBob will start crawling. If you're crawling for too long, basically Hans will come and will basically move you. We can't get to downtown Bikini Bottom without 5 golden spatulas, so we're kind of screwed there. So anyways,
It shines.
because the game wants you to go to our first level first. So basically, we're gonna run around here, just smash up these tikis. These wooden tikis right here, basically, they're the standard tikis in the game. Just not much to say about them. They're around, you hit them, and then basically you collect the shiny objects that they contain. Okay, so anyways, let's get that switch started, and then we'll rush over here. And there we go. Okay, so let's jump up here. Yeah, we're not going to hesitate. And here's the first pair of golden underwear, right on top of Squidward's house. And go on SpongeBob's roof, another location that, oddly enough, has not received much love in the series. You know, basically, it appeared in so few episodes. With its most notable scene being basically, I'm ugly and I'm proud! I'm ugly and I'm proud! Okay, so anyways, Mr.
SpongeBob,
Krabs.
This flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
No more fry cooking?
But because you're gullible, I'm gonna help you out. And of course make a small profit in return. I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
You will?
Of course. What are employers for? Besides, them shiny objects is worth lots of money. Your treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge water on the brain? I ain't running a charity here. Come back when you've got enough shiny objects to trade.
Okay, so basically, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of this menu, you will see Mr. Krabs. He has 8 golden spatulas, basically. And if you give him enough shiny objects, he'll give you one, basically. Now, you may think, oh, 3,000 shiny objects, that's not too bad. Because we will be definitely making that amount by the time that we complete the first level, or at least close to that amount. That is if we don't basically do some farming. But the thing is this, the amount will increase. It will increase by 500 for each golden spatula. For example, the next one, 3,500, 4,000, 4,500, 5,000, 5,500, 6,000, and finally 6,500. In short, you have to gather in total 39,500 shiny objects for Mr. Krabs. And on top of that, there are plenty of shiny object toll gates that you have to pay throughout the game. So yeah, Mr. Krabs is absolutely screwing us over. He's playing us like the tiniest violin. Okay, but anyways, one good thing is that tikis will respawn as... the tikis will respawn basically as if you reload in the area, so you can do some farming.
Hey, SpongeBob! I just dropped by to give you a bubble hand.
Bubble buddy.
You're just the way SpongeBob says, Baba Buddy! As if Bubble Buddy wasn't the biggest douche to roll around Bikini Bottom in his initial appearance. Seriously, Bubble Buddy was an absolute menace. Bubble Buddy killed a man.
You see, you're going to need to learn some new bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant monkey man.
But all I need to do is figure out how to get rid of these robots.
Yeah, just robophobic SpongeBob. Seriously, just good thing Kibo can't survive in water. Otherwise, SpongeBob, he'd be hearing these giant footsteps as Kibo just starts rushing over. Cancel! Cancel! You robophobic bastard!
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little too long. Where were we?
Something about new bubble moves?
Right! Press this button and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is directly above you. Try it out!
Yeah, funnily enough, basically, just the game knew that there would be plenty of people who would just absolutely skip the tutorial inside SpongeBob's house. Because I was definitely one of those people when I first played this game. I was like, I don't want to explore SpongeBob's house. I just want to play the game. And so naturally, basically, I just rushed out here. Though, I didn't even talk to Bubble Buddy. I just rushed straight for the first level. So anyways, just... yeah, Bubble Buddy here to teach those who don't want to learn. You're learning how to do bubble techniques whether you want to or not. So it's kind of weird how Bubble Buddy doesn't teach you about any of the other... doesn't teach you about the other technique. Basically, the foot slam. I guess Bubble Buddy feels that it's just so simple that he doesn't even have to explain anything. Yes, we know about Goo Lagoon's limits. We are aware of Goo Lagoon's limits. Okay, so anyways, let's go talk to Patrick.
Nice sock.
What sock?
The one you're standing on.
Oh, that one. It's lost.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Oh, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Okay, then. For every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Okay, so anyways, let's go in Patrick's rock. Smash up his couch. What the hell, SpongeBob? I had plans for that couch. I'll have you know I stole that couch from the dump, SpongeBob, so joke's on you. Okay, and finally... we've got our good pal Squidward's house. But not before we go and just collect some more shinies. Hey, you want to play with Mr. Krabs? You want to play with the big boys? You gotta collect the shinies. Okay, so anyways. Yeah, this is not the place to farm shiny objects. It's just not, basically. You're not really gonna get a lot from this area. So anyways, let's go in Squidward's house.
First, those stupid robots ruined a perfectly relaxing mud bath this morning. And now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
And then all of a sudden a rock goes through Squidward's window. Get out of our town, you freaking soy boy! Patrick, I'm not in the mood for today. Oh, in that case, Squidward, why don't you man up and get out of my town? We don't need to hear your Kenny G, Squidward. It's bringing us down. You are polluting SpongeBob's mind. How am I polluting SpongeBob's mind, Patrick? Oh, you're teaching him to be complacent with Mr. Krabs. Frankly, if it were for you telling SpongeBob, oh, it's fine to work for Mr. Krabs, it's fine to be oppressed by Mr. Krabs, then SpongeBob could actually be doing something with his day. Oh, you don't think I hate Mr. Krabs' abuse? Hey, all I'm saying, Squidward, is that your failures are all on you. Likewise with success. That is why I am this magnificent being who possesses everything, as you can see by my vast realm. Well, you have nothing, Squidward. You've got nothing because you do nothing, Squidward. You just complain. Meanwhile, I'm a man of action. Oh my gosh.
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were just playing a game and...
Oh, I correct myself. I should have known that whole robot problem involved both of you.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
And then Patrick walks in, wraps his arm around SpongeBob. SpongeBob, I can show you the way. I can show you the red pill, but just be warned, SpongeBob. This whole thing with the robots, that's because the Matrix, they're coming after me. They fear me, SpongeBob, so they seek to eliminate me. But don't worry, SpongeBob. With my assistance, we can get through this.
Why don't you move to another town? That should help out more than enough. Move to another town. I cracked me up.
And then
But seriously, just jump around like an idiot. That should at least make me smile.
And then basically all of a sudden Squidward feels the house moving. What the hell? Squidward, hey, you want to move? I'll move you, Squidward. I'll move you to the middle of nowhere. We'll all benefit from it. You'll be away from us, and we won't have to deal with you polluting the town with your toxic mindsets. Okay, so anyways, for this golden spatula, it's one of the funnest, it's one of the most entertaining to get. Just jump in front of Squidward. The most lore-accurate golden spatula in the game.
Okay, just stop jumping, will you? If you take this golden spatula, will you please go away?
See, Squidward? I knew that you could help me out. You're the best.
Don't touch me.
Okay, so anyways. You can anyways, basically. Come on, game. Come on. You can actually hit characters. You can just come into someone's house and just beat them up. Just go into Squidward's house and just start wailing on with a bubble wand. So anyways, there is a sock in Squidward's house. Though you have to get it in the most lore-accurate way possible. By smashing up everything in Squidward's house. I kid you not. Everything in Squidward's house has to go. Nothing is safe.
You. Patrick needs to do laundry.
Okay, so anyways. Let's get out of here. And on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want with. I'll see you next time. Bye.